afternoon, you beautiful people. So you might have seen in a previous video, we're back again. No clue if you can see you. Yeah, I can see you. We're back again on the R32. Last Wednesday you would have seen us taking out the arch liners, the stupid carpet arch liners on the R32. There's one more. Is there one more?
Oh boy, it's a crusty boy down here.
Still surface. That's fine. Finding a bit of rust. All of it was luckily surface rust though. Still got to go and get a little quote for the arches, get those sand down, rubbed down and sprayed. But all we can do right now is get the arches prepped for, let me grab it, some primer, my finger's in the way, some primer, and then some Touchup, which is exactly the same process of what we did to Ollie's car when he had his carpet arch liners.
Touchup is fucking terrible.
So let's do it and see if we can get the actual Touchup out the can this time. So before we even start thinking about getting some primer on here, bits like this where it's not like, you can still feel it catching, need to be sanded back so it doesn't catch, like down here where it's a smooth transition from where it's been rusty. I've grinded, well not really grinded, but wire walled transition away so it goes from a nice smooth transition. You can't hear any of that scraping. So we need to do that in all spots where it's rusty, all the way around, and then we can get some primer in this thing.
Rust. And not going to bother you with that because you've already seen it from when we ripped the arches out and just got quite a lot of it off. So yeah, we're just going to crack on with this and then get on with the primering and undersealing when most of it's back to metalish.
So now you can see where we've gone, and it's gone from where the rust layer was smooth into the transition of the original metal, and here it's done it. Here it's all done there, it's all done there. Here was the worst part. As you can see, it's all like near enough smooth now. I didn't want to go too far up into the seam sealer. All here's done, little patch around there, and up here is done. So now we're going to tape off everything: brakes, calipers, struts, fuel tank, fuel filler, and the shock, and then we can start priming. So we've pretty much got every single thing we want, all the sensors, all the fuel sensors, the brake sensors, everything we don't want paint or the Touchup over, like the strut tower, the strut up there, all the brakes we've got masked off. And then I'm going to get some Ollie's going to get me some newspaper, and I'm going to mask off the arches as well, just in case of overspray. And then we're going to get in here and prime this arch, because this is the worst one, with this bit being really bad, and painted obviously. So now we've got the whole entire rear arch masked, well, papered off. We've got the rust inhibiting primer, which will stop the rust from breaking through again. Because you need that obviously, because you've only got a metal bit, not a thing to protect it. So we're going to shake that and spray that on. I think it says wait about 30 minutes for it to be touch dry, and then we can get
minutes?
That's what it says on the can.
Nah.
Touch dry after 20 to 30 minutes.
Bloody hell.
And then we can get the Underseal Touchup on. So after a good, about 2 coats, you've got the arch. Well, it's grey, so that's a start. Primed. Might hit it in a few more places, like down there where the rust was, like the surface rust was quite bad. But other than that, the arch is primed. So we've got to wait 20 minutes for that all to dry. 20 to 30 minutes for it to dry, and then we can spray the sealer on it. And that should give us a nice new brand new arch. Lovely. So I've sprayed it on a bit thicker in areas where it was really bad, like i.e. down there and that bit there. You can see the runs in it, but it don't matter, you will never be able to see it, so I don't care about runs. Sprayed it all up in there, all the way around on the arches themselves. I've sprayed it, and yeah, now we've got to wait 15 to 20 minutes for it to dry, and then we can spray it with the Touchup. or however you pronounce it.
Touchup.
It's been about 20 minutes now, and it's touch dry. So we're going to head in with the Touchup, shake your can for about 2 minutes, and it should be fine to just spray it all in the arch there. Get it all nice and black. Oh, it stinks. So the arch is completely Touchup, or however you pronounce that bloody word. It's all black anyway, let's just call it that. Quite annoyed about how rusty these are, but they're shocks and I can't do anything about that. So we're going to leave this. It says you have to leave it for 2 hours, but I'm going to stick the wheels back on and then let it dry that way. And then do the other side as well. And so, yep, that's pretty much done on this arch. Let's get onto the other arch and get that completely sanded down, or theoretically sanded down. But yeah, let's get this side on and down and onto the other side. Oh, fuck off. So we've got this arch off, taped up, all masked, all the brakes marked off, all the wires for the sensors marked off, strut tower marked off, masked off. We've sanded it down so it's back to metal in some places, or mostly all places. All the way up there and around is fine. All behind the arches are fine. That bit down there that was bad, we've obviously brought that back so it's level. It's got a nice transition from the rust where it was into the metal. And now we're going to primer this side. So let's get it done.
So yeah, that's where we're at on the second arch.
These cans are really crap.
Terrible, aren't they? It just all gunks up around the nozzle, and like, you just don't get anything out from it.
They should hold it like.
They should make a bigger nozzle or something.
They're still coming out.
But yeah, so currently we're Touchup in the second alloy.
Second alloy?
Second
arch.
But yeah, at least you know the arches ain't gonna rust no more, but we still haven't been underneath the car. So we can't stop there, you know.
Well, a visual inspection, get underneath it, you can see it's fine, but most of it's covered by plastic.
Yeah, all the stuff for the top front half's covered by plastic trims and all that, so
yep,
I'll be curious to rip it apart underneath.
Yeah, that fucking nozzle's gone. Look how fucking janked up that's gone.
It's such a gross job, it just gets everywhere. Everywhere.
It's alright, we've got more nozzles. Put a nozzle from your primer. Give it a few sprays to get rid of the grey, and then you've got more shelts.
Shits.
Shits.
But yeah, shits in the bloody hell, stop saying alloy.
Get your words out.
Shits in the arch liner to prevent any more rust, and yeah.
So they are now completely both sides schultzed, so the alloy can go back on, the car can be lowered, we can let that dry for a couple of hours. And then that's pretty much how you do it, and that's as easy as that, to be honest.
The other dog tightens them up so well.
Yeah, mate, this other dog is well good. But yeah, that's pretty much how to underseal lovely the arches on your Golf R32 / Honda Civic / any car that's got stupid crappy liners. Please like, subscribe, keep coming back for more videos. We love you all. Close to 2K now, and we'll see you on the next one.